Welcome back to Bailiwick and Guernsey Shipwrecks. I'm JP Falaise, and today we're going to do an old school classic and we're just going to go out scalloping. No shipwrecks today. Straight into the action, straight down. As you can see, the visibility is the best we've seen it in a long time. Here you can see Matt the mate just picking scallops up as he goes by. As soon as I hit the bottom, find my first scallop, and also there's a little shark next to it, a little dogfish. There's certainly plenty of scallops down here. Some of them are only just on size, all heading north in the tide. Here you can see Phil trying to get as many scallops in the bag as he can, as quick as he can. This weighs a ton. It must be some sort of, I don't know, maybe bar shot, or maybe two cannibals stuck together, or could just be a bolt, so I'll leave it there. This is a cool, like, cone-shaped shell with some sort of hermit crab in. That's pretty cool. It's almost like a narwhal horn. There's someone's sandal there, probably lost off a boat. Couple of bits of plastic debris there, all too big to fit in my bag. Has Phil found a cannibal? Looks a bit light. I can see he's thinking, he's like, nah, not worth it, leave it there. That was very enjoyable. Seeing how many I got. Paul's done alright. It's a big bag full.
Thank you. A bit too rough out here now.
It is a bit too rough.
What's happened to the boatman? Do you think he's gone on holiday?
No, I think that's just cat brain just so fast.
still quite deep.
This is a process of gauging them. If they're too small, they go back over the
A
side.
few like that are just undersized. Where did the gym palace go? Oh, back that way.
Yeah, where's Phil going?
I don't know. Oh, Phil's bobbing. We're coming, Phil. Thank you.
Got a bit carried away down there.
How the hell was that for you, Phil?
That was gin without the tonic. That was lovely.
No lime juice in it at all?
No lime juice, just pure gin. About as good as it gets, I think. This wise. Oh, we got a few scallops.
It's exactly 40 for me. Matt's got a decent bag. Decent sack.
Right, that's 40.
Oh, you beat me.
Well, it's so nice. Okay, take 10 minutes away. Do you want to, what about going and doing the reclamation wall?
Yeah? Yeah, we could go and do that, get them pop back. That's a mountain of scallops, that, Phil.
Hey,
You're hiding behind a mountain of scallops.
there's so many little ones.
Yeah. Oh, good numbers.
116.
Oh, who's the winner? That was close.
No winning or losing on this boat.
It's never a competition until we start scalloping. 127. Paul's the biggest winner at the moment.
Not a competition.
That's 3 crates.
That's not bad.
And now we're going to go up. We're going to go to reclamation now. There's a load of crab pots caught in the corner. We're going to go and get them back. I don't know who they're for. Don't really need to know who they're for. Richard knows. And why it's nice? Let's go.
Hey? Hey.
That way, round the corner, and then come up.
Why
You know.
does it feel like we're drifting that way?
You want to Dr. Stern. Okay, we're looking for, I think, a couple of lost pots. So that pots without a bobber in them and without bait in them, okay? So there's some pots here, it's not them. But just swim along and go and enjoy yourselves. So the best thing is get in front of them, boys, and they'll be in your shit cloud. Just go and have a nice dive.
Yeah, I will do. I'm gonna do this one.
This next dive is on a place called Longue Hougue. Long being long and Hougue being a hill or mound in the Norman French. Longue Hougue is a land reclamation site comprising of rock armoured bonded area around the outside and inert waste from Guernsey's building industry. It was started in the early 1990s and started to be filled from 1995 onwards approximately, and today we're diving along the northern extremity of it. Plenty of scallops here, but they're all black from the silt. Obviously the silt from the Longue Hougue has been washing out a little bit onto the rocks. Whatever you touch ends up popping up in your face, so we try not to touch anything. But it's really good to see the healthy amount of life here. There's scallops just here, nice big ones. And there's also eelgrass, which is really good to see. The eelgrass is obviously growing here because it's in the protection from the tide from this rock armour. Must be relatively healthy around here because there's a live ormer there. You can really see how this rock armour is working. All angular shapes to these rocks that are tying it all in together. This even surprised me. There's a sea cucumber on the side of this rock. Looks like it's been attacked by something. So it looks like the bottom of it's been damaged. Getting very low on air. I know I'm only shallow, but I'll have to keep an eye on this. You can see loads of rope, old pots that have been trapped in the rocks. Here you can see Matt salvaging one, sending it back to the surface. Paul's even doing his bit for the environment. He's picking up old fishing gear. Phil's doing his best to find some big congers or something else interesting to look at. He keeps looking in every single crevice. pots like this, all wrapped up and smashed. It's a shame we didn't have more room on the boat, otherwise we could have taken up a bit more. Here's someone else's pots, but these are obviously getting used, probably in glorious fishings. Looks like Phil's found something. Yeah, he has. He's found a crayfish, just sitting in the rock. And he's also found two huge olive squat lobsters, one on the floor and one against the ceiling. We've now made the corner of the breakwater. This is where Keeney's told us to come up. So, unfortunately, that's the end of our dive.
Matt recovered one crab pot. It's quite a good one, is that? Doesn't look that old. Yeah. Oh, I'll go see Richard. We've recovered one, Richard.
Well, it's not the two that you were looking for. You were supposed to find two parlour pots for somebody who asked me many minutes ago in the Sensible Learning, the White Rock Cafe, and you failed miserably. But that creel there, if you've lost it, small donation to Air Search or RNLI, and you get your creel back.
That seems very fair.
Well, I don't want it.
So if anyone wants to claim that, small donation to the RNLI or Air Search, and you can come and pick it up off the Keeney. Yeah, Keeney's giving it away.
That's all right.
We're trying to find the owner. Those scallops are big fatty ones, but they're full of sound, I suppose.
Good ones. Been down there a while.
I bet they taste good. How many did you have?
20.
You brought them up, didn't you? The red light's on, it means we're not allowed to go in. It's probably because the clipper is going to come out.
It's cold on the hands.
It is quite cold.
And it is cold for you to say that, Paul. It is cold for you to say that.
Comes the musketeer.
I used to follow the old ship right down.
That's
Work around the bottom around it. Yeah, you'd have to go to North Beach and then, yeah.
Just over the rocks.
It's just like a shingle.
Musketeer. The K's a bit funny.
Yeah.
She ain't got nothing like that.
She's not got a very pointy bow on her. She's quite round.
She's unloaded.
She's riding very high. Look at the plimsoll marks. The plimsoll marks on the side of the boat there tell you how weighted it is. Mr. Plimsoll took policies to the British government to say that they should have them because some ships are getting overloaded. Quite a few years ago now. So by law now you've got to have this. It shows you how deep it is. And then there's normally one in the front, the middle. Sometimes there's some on the stern, but ferry speed on the top.
Watch out for the snarly pirate.
Yeah. There's the one on the back, look, on the stern. Okay people, thanks for joining me again. We've done a little bit, something a bit different that time. We've done the Longue Hougue pier, or landfill I should say. It was a land reclamation to get extra area of land, because Guernsey, there's not much of it, to be honest. There's certainly not enough of it to go around. So thanks for coming along, and I'll catch you on the next tide.